lighting, but we're gonna have to work with this. All right. What up? What up? What up, man? Welcome. What up? What up? What up? Welcome back to Score the Fight. You know what I'm saying? It's your man Point B in the building, man. Live here for the Dmitry Bivol versus Eifert fight, man. You know, you see the two guys in the background. You know how I like to do it. I mean, it's going to be a pretty interesting fight. Dmitry Bivol hasn't been in the ring in quite some time since the Artur Beterbiev fight. And I mean, you know, after his two fights actually with Beterbiev, back-to-back fights, the second fight, Bivol did come out victorious. They say Beterbiev's back in the gym. Bivol's fighting. So we back to that division right now, man. It's two of the better guys. You know, Artur Beterbiev was a really good fight. And so now Dmitry Bivol, they're trying to see how he's going to come back after those two wars, you know? Those wasn't regular fights. Those were both 12-round wars. And so right now they just they got the band playing for Dmitry Bivol. And so we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see if he back in the form, you know? Point B in the building though, man. Point B is in the building. You know, and this is our early fight, so if y'all come back, lock with us tonight, we're gonna bring you that O'Shaquie Foster versus Raymond Ford, you know. So y'all come tune in, not just now, but tune in a little later with us, rock with us. Hopefully y'all got y'all drinks and y'all doing what y'all doing. Or hopefully y'all enjoying this Saturday, whatever way y'all enjoying it, you know. You know, NBA Finals tonight as well. You know, Game 7, you know? I mean, Western Conference Finals, excuse me. Game 7, you know? I didn't want to confuse it with the actual NBA Finals, you know? Okay. And this is on the zone, but it's on RCC as the promotion. I don't know. This is maybe a new promotional company, RCC Boxing. Maybe that is a promotional company in Russia that, you know, I just don't know about. But we will see. So, what are y'all predictions for the fight? What y'all think gonna go down? How y'all think it's gonna rock out? You know? How do y'all think it's gonna go? I think Dmitry Bivol stands a very good chance, you know? I think he stands a very good chance of winning potentially, you know? Nobody's really gonna bet on Eifert though. I'll tell you that. If you want a plus money bet today and you find a bet for Eifert and you put the bet down and he actually pulls it off, you may become a very rich person. You may very well become it. Like a lot of people that bet on Rico last week, you know, if Rico would have pulled it out, Rico could have survived. They'd have been very rich people. Very rich people. Yeah, so welcome back though. I appreciate everybody for locking in and tuning in with us, man. As we always do. It's Point B, ETA Money Raw in the building. You know, Ro will be here with me a little bit later on, especially for the Raymond Ford fight. Eifert, man, I'm going to say this. Eifert's coming to fight. I don't know how well his style is going to work against Bivol, but he's coming to fight. It's not like he's not coming to fight. And I think that they want a bigger fight with Bivol and Benavidez, you know? You know, or they're going to try to get Beterbiev and Benavidez. I think those fights are coming next for us. So I don't think they're trying to put a very tough opponent in front of him. So Eifert's coming to fight, but I don't know if there's going to be too much for him. Dmitry Bivol got all of the gold, though. I tell you that. Got all of the gold. Every piece of gold that you got can have in his division. He got it. And when he's holding up the belt behind him right now, as they're showing, I mean, you got to respect somebody that's went through and put in the work to become the guy. And he is the guy, you know? He's definitely the guy. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, locked in with us, man. You know what it is. It's Point B in the building. Here on Score to Fight. I mean, you know, they taking this time for the ring announcements. You know, and I just want to thank you guys for tuning in, locking in with us. This is a special event, man. We just bringing y'all some middle of the day. And we got the and we got the double header. And we're gonna have NBA finals as well on that double header tonight. So like y'all really come tune, lock in. Y'all lock in with us. Yeah. I'm in my little makeshift setup today, so gonna be a little bit more movement than normal, but you know, y'all gonna bear with me, man. Lock in with me, man. Y'all here, so y'all might as well hear what's going on in the fight. It looked like a big ring, you know. It looked like they didn't give him a small ring, and I know certain fighters like bigger rings, so I wonder, you know, with Bivol being an A side, that's his preference of ring. Starts out Eifert throwing a double jab, neither one of them lasts. He throws a third jab, and that is slipped by Dmitry Bivol. Double jab for Eifert, another double jab for Eifert. He's not landing anything. Bivol is, you know, he hasn't landed none of the jabs that I've talked about so far, and none of them are, you know, it's not doing anything. He's throwing the jab very efficiently though, and he's fighting out of the orthodox stance, so he throws it like a check left hook, excuse me, and doesn't really land. Bivol's defense seemed to be really good, but he's smothering Bivol. Bivol hasn't had a chance even to throw a punch this round. So technically, right now, for the first minute of the fight, you're going to give it to Eifert. And even though Eifert hasn't landed too many punches, that's a good jab to the body from Bivol. He slipped Eifert's jab and threw a clean one to the body. Both of these fighters are orthodox fighters, so, good jab for Bivol again, as Eifert is trying to get around Bivol's jab. It's a double jab from Eifert that Bivol weaves, two-punch combination that Bivol weaves, and then he throws a three-punch combination, and Bivol catches the last one on his glove, so no punches landed in like 5 punches. Throws a double jab, does not land for Eifert. Eifert is throwing a lot of punches, none of them landed, and I mean, I feel like, left hook, he's down. Eifert's down. Eifert is down. A clean left hook from Dmitry Bivol. He's hurt, but he's not out. That was a clean left hook from Dmitry Bivol. And Bivol appears to be a bit bigger than Eifert, a little bit taller, a little bit more muscular, you know. Both of these fighters are wearing black trunks. The difference is that Bivol has I guess both on black trunks, silver trim. Well, Bivol has black trunks with silver trim, and he has like a orange G on his trunks. Of course, the classic Bivol across the waistband, and then you got Eifert that has black trunks as well, and appears to have a couple different promotions on his pants. It's another left jab for Bivol. And I mean, Bivol is using the jab. He's landed 2 jabs in a row now. He's using that jab beautifully. 20 seconds left in this first round. It's a 10-8 round, clearly, right now for Dmitry Bivol. I mean, like I said, Eifert was throwing a lot of punches, not landing, but now Eifert's on the back for 3-punch combination for Dmitry Bivol. He's ending this round strong, letting them know, putting a cement on that 10-8 round. So that's a clear 10-8 round for Dmitry Bivol, man. Shout out to Dmitry Bivol for that one. I mean, just coming out with a thunderous left hook, lands, and after that thunderous left hook, I mean, Eifert did get up and fought through the round. I mean, but for what it looks like, this is not going to be a very long fight. This is not going to be a very long fight. It's going to be too much for Eifert, I believe. I believe it's going to be a little too much for Eifert. You know? I think it's going to be a little too much. Eifert's a good, you know what I'm saying? Eifert kept his balance, but I mean, that was a thunderous left hook. Boom, landed, crash. It was pretty devastating, if I had to say so myself. Looks like his right eye swollen. I mean, Bivol just steps back, clean check left hook, and I mean it was very clean. Okay, round number 2. Like I said, that was a 10-8 round in the first one. It's a good jab from Eifert that does land right there. Okay. It's a double jab from Eifert. The second jab lands on Bivol. It's a jab from Bivol. Ooh, that's a good 2-punch combination from Bivol as Eifert was coming in. It's a jab and a straight. It's a 3-punch combination from Dmitry Bivol. It's a jab from Bivol. Another jab from Bivol. The second jab didn't land. The first one may have partially landed. Okay. It's a 3-punch combination from Eifert. Neither one of them landed. If anything, it might have edged the body shot at the end of it. Oh, Eifert throws a 3-punch combination. Neither one of them lands. And I mean, he threw some steam on that last right hook. He's throwing some steam on them right hooks, and Bivol's just getting out of range. I mean, using the footwork beautifully right here. I mean, he's really Bivol's using his footwork. Okay, good jab to the body from Bivol. Really using his footwork good because his Eifert is kind of lunging in a little bit, was trying to etch in a little bit. Bivol's spacing is still there. Bivol still knows, you know. And Eifert goes for this kind of wild left hook, and Bivol does nothing but counters it very fast. I mean, this round is better for Eifert as far as, I mean, staying in front of Bivol, because I feel like last time he was throwing a lot of punches, not really landing. He's still throwing punches, but not just as many. 3-punch combination that does not land from Eifert. I mean, Bivol's defense is looking very sharp. Oh, good left hook from Bivol again that lands. Okay. Good left hook from Bivol that lands. Oh, that's another good left from Bivol that lands. Okay. Okay. So, oh, that's a really good right hook from Eifert that lands. It's a really good right hook from Eifert that lands. Okay, Dmitry Bivol. It's a good jab from Bivol. That's a really good jab from Bivol. Okay, now it's kind of like a eye sparring. Last couple seconds of this round. Oh man, Eifert kind of gets Bivol off balance right there, but doesn't land. I feel like that may be another round for Dmitry Bivol. That might be a round for Bivol that is maybe a 10-9 round. But that was a lot closer round from Eifert. I would take that round from Eifert if I was the corner. I'd be pretty happy about that one compared to the first round, to whereas he was knocked down. I'll definitely take that. Okay. Dmitry Bivol looks calm and collected. I mean, That's a two-punch combination that they're showing on the highlight. The first one gets in. That left hook may be a problem because Bivol is timing him very good with that left hook. I mean, Bivol is excellently timing him, but he did get in a really good, I mean, you could kind of say it was an awkward straight right hand that Eifert got in on that round, but those were your highlights. Okay, we're in the round number 3. Okay, round number 3. It's a triple jab from Eifert, none of them land. Bivol does attempt the jab at the body, does not land. Eifert does go for a two-punch combination. Second punch lands on the gloves of Dmitry Bivol, which is like a hook. Oh, that was a really good attempt, but Bivol slips it really cleanly. It was a right hook attempt, and Bivol, slips it like no other. That was a really good, really good defense. I gotta applaud Bivol's defense. That's a really good right hand that lands on Bivol. But he does catch and fire back with that. It's like a straight right hand that lands at the same time. Bivol throwing the jab towards the body, and it's kind of he realizes Eifert is trying to inch in, and Bivol's using that jab to the body to keep the right distance, and that's a two-punch combination thrown at Bivol, none of them land. Three-punch combination thrown at Bivol, none of them land. I mean, Bivol's defense looks immaculate this fight. I will say that. Dmitry Bivol's defense looks very good. It's a two-punch combination. It's a he lands a good right hand on Dmitry Bivol. It's a swing it's a left hook swing and a miss for Eifert. It's a two-punch combination for Bivol that lands. We got 1 minute 17 seconds left in this third round. Dmitry Bivol versus Eifert. And I mean, Bivol has controlled this fight. I feel like, but Eifert, he's trying, and Bivol's defense is just really immaculate. Eifert goes for a two-punch combination. Bivol steps out of range and fires a return. Oh, that's a good jab that gets through for Eifert right there. Really good jab. Oh, that's Bivol. Okay, returns fire with the jab. Eifert throws a jab. Does not land. Bivol throws a jab. Does not land. Oh, that's a really good, right hand counter punch from Dmitry Bivol. More like a right hook, kind of, awkward right hook right there as Eifert was coming in. Oh, three-punch combination. Bivol is outboxing him clearly. That's another counter counter left hook from Bivol as Eifert is trying to come in. Bivol, the thing I like about Bivol, man, is that he boxes beautifully, man. He's not going for the knockout, but he got the power the way he can knock you out, and this is a very special thing, man. Dmitry Bivol is very impressive in that situation. Oh, man, three-punch combination from Eifert. It does not land. And that is the end of the round. Pretty impressive, man. Bivol looks like he's back in form. Ro, you got something to say?
Yeah, no, I said it seems like Bivol was in full control. It seems like Bivol really came to fight and he's in full control.
Yeah, Bivol has control. Bivol got total control of the fight. I don't think that Bivol has any issues right now controlling this fight versus Eifert. Eifert is trying though. You know what I'm saying? It's not from the lack of attempts. They're showing like this counter right, straight right that I was talking about. It was kind of a hook, but it was kind of a right. As Eifert is throwing three-punch combinations, Bivol is either weaving around it. But I will say this: he did get a good right hand in there on Bivol. But even when it landed on Bivol, it did not hurt him. It wasn't a clean punch. And when Bivol's landing, Bivol is knocking sweat off his forehead. You know what I mean? So okay, it's a good jab. It's another good. Bivol is now trying to control the distance with the jab, letting the jab go as Eifert is trying to feint. Eifert is doing a lot of feinting now, and maybe hopefully try. Oh, 3-punch combination. Eifert does not land, or 2 on the guard of Bivol. And I mean, he's doing a lot of feint. Oh, he goes for a wild left hook and does not land on Bivol. I mean, Eifert is trying. Like I said, he's trying. You can't get mad at the guy for effort, man. The effort is there. Certainly there. I mean, good jab to the body for Dmitry Bivol. I mean, the effort is there. You could not get mad at all for Eifert's effort, but I mean, you got to use your skill too. The skill has to work. And right now, I feel like Dmitry Bivol, maybe even in the first round, figured Eifert out, figured out the timing of Eifert. And right now, he's just getting counterpunched every time that he comes in. Dmitry Bivol, oh, good jab. That's 3 good jabs right there for Bivol. I mean, Bivol's just got total control of the fight. Now you're starting to see Eifert on the back foot a little bit more, and now Bivol's starting to move it to the front foot. At first, you would have Eifert kind of trying to swing and trying to get on that front foot, and I think Bivol now is like, well, you can't punch with me. You really can't move with me. So now it's time to kind of lock in. And this is in round 4. It's 121 left in this 4th round. Okay? And I mean, Eifert is trying. It's a jab. It's a 2-punch combination from Eifert. You know? Yeah. Yeah. No, leave it on. Yeah, yes, please. Yeah, so Eifert is jabbing, jab. It's another jab from Eifert. Okay. It's another jab from Eifert. Does not land. None of these jabs are landing. Bivol is able to control his distance. Oh, that's a good left hook that lands for Eifert, though. And it's kind of a lunging, and he does catch Dmitry Bivol, but that's one of a few. Now Eifert goes down to the body, which I think he might have should try to do a little bit more. I mean, Bivol, oh man, now it seems like Bivol got mad that he got caught, man. He's getting, see, Bivol got a nasty streak, kind of like how Bud got, where you hit him, man, he get mad and he really start loading up on you a little bit. Oh, it's a 3-punch combination that misses. Eifert is wild swinging, and now he's going to pay. Make him miss, make him pay. And that's going to be another round for Dmitry Bivol, man. Bivol making it look. Bivol is showing why he's at the elite level that he's at. Okay? Bivol is definitely showing why he's at the elite level that he's at. Ro, what you think? If you think anything right now.
I'm with you. I think Bivol is really taking it to the next level, man. I think Bivol right now is unstoppable. Especially in this fight. I'm not sure. I think he definitely figured Eifert out. Eifert hasn't countered what Bivol has done. He hasn't changed his strategy enough for me. He hasn't just. I mean, I know he's trying different stuff, but he hasn't really come up with a strategy. It just seems like he's throwing things against the wall and trying to see if this is going to come about. And I just don't know if that's going to work with such a good fighter as Bivol. You got to really have a game. I think you got to have game plan 1. If that don't work, you move to game plan 2. If that don't work, you move to game plan 3. But I think throwing things against the wall is just not going to work here.
Oh, yeah. I agree. And we're in the 5th round, and Bivol throwing a couple jabs. Oh, that's a really good jab from Bivol that lands. Really good jab from Bivol that lands. I mean, that was a clean one. Snapped his head back. Now, Eifert, I don't know what it is about Eifert not being, I mean, I don't know if it's the distancing, but, I mean, Bivol defense looking crazy this fight. I'm going to be 100. It's looking amazing. Good jab from Dmitry Bivol. Oh, that was wild. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's what Ro was talking about, throwing stuff against the wall. That was throwing something against the wall. He threw a wild left hook, and every time he does something like that, Bivol is making him pay. Every time. Good jab from Bivol. He tries to go for the 2-punch combination, but Eifert catches the second punch on his gloves and pivots out the way. And I mean, every time Eifert is going for a real power punch, Bivol's just been able to get out the way. And it's been impressive. Even some of the jabs, like he just threw a jab and Bivol just slightly steps to the side, gets out of the way, slips it slightly. And like I said, he's making him miss, making him pay the whole fight. So, I mean, I don't know, man. It's another wild swing from Eifert and a miss. Bivol lands 2 jabs. I mean, Bivol's still controlling. But now you see Bivol on the front foot. And that front foot is I mean, Eifert's throwing like leaping jabs. Like, and I mean, as Bivol, 3-punch combination for Bivol. I mean, that body shot looked like it hurt him. 3-punch, 4-punch. Bivol's looking like he's trying to finish. Bivol, 3-punch combination. Eifert does block those 3 punches, though. Good defense from Eifert. I mean, that's a good another left hook from Bivol. Bivol, 3-punch combination, 4-punch. He's trying to get around the guard of Eifert. Eifert has a really good guard right there. It does block most of those, like 5-punch out of the 5 punches. Probably blocks about 3 of those. So good defense from Eifert. I mean, but he caught one. Okay. That's going to be another round for Bivol, man. That's going to be another round for Bivol, man. It's Bivol at this point, I ain't saying Bivol making it look easy or nothing. But, I mean, it's just total domination, total control. I don't feel like Eifert has won any part of this fight since the first minute of the first round.
I'm going to say total domination. I'm going to say that. You might not say it, but I'm going to say it.
No, what I'm saying
is pretty close to total domination for me.
No, listen. I don't feel like Eifert has won any part of this fight with the exception of the first minute of the first round. And in that first round, Bivol did knock him down. So that's a 10-8 round. That's the only control I feel like Eifert has had over this fight for the very first minute. Since then, and we are at round 6 now, it's been all Dmitry Bivol. Bivol is getting to the point now where he could win this round and lose the rest of the rounds. As long as none of them 10-8, he'll still win the fight. You don't even have to do nothing.
So that's as close as total domination as you get, right?
Yeah, he's going to win all 12 rounds. That's a good left hook right there. I mean, right hook from Eifert. Really good leaping right hook. And I mean, he's trying. Good jab from Eifert. Bivol still there. I mean, Bivol does have really good punch resistance. It's not like he don't got very good punch resistance. Bivol ain't one of those guys that get hit and, he's just easily to be rattled. Now, he had, good jab right there from, okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Eifert, I mean, I feel like he won the first minute of that round. Okay, Eifert. He's knocking Bivol's jab down now, as I see a little bit. That's the man. Both good slips for both fighters. Both of them threw the jab. Both of them slipped the jab. Bivol's starting to hit him on the wrist, though. I see it starting to hit. I can't get to your face, but I'm gonna make sure your wrists and hands and everything hurt. That's an intentional punch for some people. Ref gives warning about leading with the head to Eifert. Eifert throws the left hook, does land. Okay, Eifert throws a right hook. I think this is Eifert's round right here. If he could close out, 3-punch combination for Bivol. 2 hits the body. The one towards the head does not land, which was a jab. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if Eifert could close out. Bivol throws the left hook, doesn't land. Throws was the right shot to the body, right hook to the body, does not land. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Eifert's winning this round. If there's a round I'm gonna give for Eifert, this round 6. Throws another crazy left hook. Those left hooks is not working, bro. So you should really stop throwing them. He throws a crazy uppercut, does not land. Both of them exchange jabs. Bivol gets the best out of that exchange, though I will say that. Jab for Bivol does not land. I mean, he ain't landing none of these jabs. He's touched. Oh, that's a good left hook to the body. Technically, he was going for the head, but it hits the shoulder. Okay, good. I mean, good defense from Eifert. Good defense from Eifert. And honestly, I'm giving Eifert this round. 3-punch combination. Eifert lands a punch at the end of the round to put a stamp on it. Hey, if there's any round that you got to give Eifert, it's got to be that number 6. What you think, bro?
Yeah, I think right there, he definitely was better in that round. I commend him for hanging in there. A lot of fighters maybe would have given up by now. But I think that is if he hang in there, he can do what we saw the other night in the Rico fight, maybe get a late round knockout. I think that's his only chance right now is a late round knockout. He could try now. I ain't saying it's going to happen. I'm saying what his chances are. So he could try. But I think if he hang in there and show the fighter in him, he is a fighter. It's late in the rounds, things ain't going great, but hang in there, you might can get a late round knockout. Maybe. That's his only hope, though. That's where I'm at. I mean, as far as where I'm at. But I'm glad to see him continue to try to fight hard and try to push on that.
Well, I think if you could put together maybe another round or two, then you can go for a knockdown. And maybe you could try to even it up in that space. I think you need to put together another good round or two, though, before you even start thinking about knockout. Because right now, Bivol's on the attack, and Bivol is hunting. I think Bivol feel like he lost that round. And so now Bivol's coming on that front foot. 3-punch combination for Bivol. And Eifert does throw a left hook, a leaping left hook, and does not land. I think that leaping left hook going to lead him in trouble, though, bro. I think Bivol going to counter that Jones something vicious. Just how I'm looking at it. Oh, that's a really good one right there, though. He gets around the guard. Eifert lands another, leaping left hook. And maybe that is the weakness of Bivol because he been throwing that joke pretty crazily. Like, so maybe he sees something on tape and that was a good defensive way to stop the body shot from landing for Eifert. I mean, just switch them, boom. I mean, I do feel like Dmitry Bivol isn't landing very much in this round, but he's in control. That's a really good left hook that lands on Bivol around the guard. Really good left hook. Eifert catches the jab to the face. Another jab. I guess that was a jab to the body because it that's another jab. Hey, Bivol, man, that's one thing. Bivol will get the whipping out that jab, man, and it's something vicious, man. It is something vicious. Okay. Oh, he does a leap in, and that's what I said. He's going to pay for it. Stop doing that, bruh. Stop. I wish I could be in your corner to tell you to stop. Just stop, bruh. Don't do that. Every now and then it might work, but please don't just keep going to the well, throwing wild punches. 3-punch combination for Bivol. All of them get around the guard. It's another jab for Bivol. Eifert tries to throw the jab, is not able to land. Okay. 3-punch. Throws it 2-punch. 3-punch combination. None of them lands on Bivol. I mean, that's a good jab that does land for Eifert. 30 seconds left in this round, number 7. It's a good jab. It's a good jab from Bivol. I think Bivol went back and took this round. That's another good jab for Bivol. I mean, and Eifert tries to throw the left hook. Bivol, catches it on the glove and then continues to advance forward, throws a 3-punch combination and lands 2 out of the 3, especially that straight right hand down the middle. 2-punch combination. Oh, man. He got rocked at the end of that round. I mean, that's another round for Dmitry Bivol, man. I mean, if you're looking at it, I feel like Bivol has won every round except for the sixth. And I mean, the sixth
With
was a round that, huh?
Well, this last round, yeah, is it at least a swing round or is it total Beaver? Are you getting Beaver the whole round?
I'm,
Or at least does Eifert have an opportunity? Is it a chance that the judges may, in some way, somehow, kind of give it to Eifert,
I mean,
meaning
it
this
depends,
last round that just passed?
what, it depends on what you value around. But I feel like that was a Bivol round. I feel like that was pretty clear Bivol round. But it does depend on what you value in each round. You know, we are all our own judges. You know, we all seeing it through our own view anyway. And so, you know, that's kind of what it is.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to everybody out there listening. This is the Nature Sports Podcast. I just want to thank you guys for watching us here on the Nature Sports Podcast. This is the Bivol versus Eifert fight, man. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, yeah, I apologize about that. So I mean, right now, round eight, I would say it's been a lot of jabs, but I just like right now, it just feel like Bivol is taking control of the fight. And honestly, I feel like I feel like fight fans, they're gonna be disappointed in this fight. I feel like Bivol is boxing beautifully against an opponent that's trying, like you said, throwing everything at the wall. I think a lot of fight fans are gonna feel like Bivol should have got him out of there. That's what I feel like.
They wouldn't be wrong. That's a fair assessment. I do think that he should have ended this fight by now. This guy has, I mean, he's virtually won every round. I would have liked to see him in the fight. I don't think that that's a bad assessment.
Yeah. So I think that fight fans are going to be like, well, Bivol, you now people are going to be geeked to see him against a Benavidez, geeked to see him against a bigger name. You
That's a
know.
fair assessment. That's a definite fair
Yeah,
assessment. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%.
yeah, another jet. I mean, Bivol has got control of the fight. Jab for Bivol. I mean, oh, three-punch combination. And see, this is why people prefer Beterbiev over Bivol. Like, oh, two good body shots from Bivol, two left hooks, and it's another strong jab. Because they feel like Beterbiev is the type of fighter that gets you out of there. He ain't messing around. He ain't, you know what I mean? He gonna get you out of there. It's a good jab from Dmitry Bivol.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I think that's a fair assessment. I mean, for the boxing fans, is at the end of the day, they like to see their dominant fighters be dominant. They don't want to see them halfway skip down the road, halfway get it done. I think fairly and rightfully so, they want to see this guy in a lesser opponent who he's clearly outclassed. They want to see the dominance. And I think they're fair in that. If you're a better Bivol fan, you want to see him go out on a shining horse on this one.
Yeah. I mean, I
So
get it.
let me ask you this: if you are in Eifert's corner now, where do you go from here? I mean, was the opponent too much? What should Eifert have done better going into this fight that would have given him a better shot to win? Or, and not just that, and rather than or, where does he go from here? What is the next?
I
What does
like to
the
see him
future look
fight
like for Eifert?
somebody. I like to see fighters like this. I think are good fighters, but when you get to that elite level, it's a different level. And these are placeholder fights. These are, I'm gonna get you in the ring to show that you still him until we got a bigger fight. You know what I mean? And I just think that now he's getting walked down. I feel like Beaver was walking him down with the jab in his ninth round. I feel like Beaver won the eighth round easily. You know what I mean? I feel like I feel like this has just been a total domination of Beaver, and I feel like Eifert shouldn't have took the fight, but he should have. You bet on yourself, you know. And now that you've been in the ring, you go back, you see what you did well, you see what you didn't do well, you see what the top level look like. You either go up or go weight and down in weight if you choose that that's not the right weight class for you, the way you could probably be more beneficial. You know you can go. In my opinion, I don't think Eifert's going to get knocked out. I really don't. I think that you're going to be able to more than likely go and prove that you can go 12 rounds with a top level fighter, pound for pound fighter. And I just think that it's too easy right now for Bivol. He's just showing excellence right here. Two punch combination, jab, then straight to the body. I mean, Eifert isn't able to hit him for real. Eifert is throwing wild lunging. Well, this is what I will say. Eifert can't get knocked out if he continue to throw them wild lunging lefts and right hooks that he's trying to throw, thinking that he's going to get a highlight knockout on Dmitry Bivol, which is not going to happen because Bivol is too good of a defensive fighter.
But you
Double
try,
jab.
right? You supposed to try. Would you? I mean, don't you think? Is he
No.
wrong for trying?
Yes. Yes.
I mean,
you try with you. I'm saying them hooks, them left hooks and stuff. I'm not saying he's wrong for trying to get into the ring with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying he's wrong for trying them wild left hooks because that's not gonna work.
well, it's late in the fight. You trying to get a knockout. You tell me what the approach should be then.
Maybe not a wild lunging left hook. Maybe steal some more heavier punches, maybe trying to get a little physical with him. You know what I mean? Because the thing is that Bivol is fighting at a perfect distance for Bivol. You gotta murk it up, man, make it muddy. You know, if you can murk it up and make it muddy, you might got a chance to land in one of those crazy things. But while Bivol is controlling the distance, you need to stop. Bivol is just is basically dominating the fight because he's controlling the distance. You can't really stop a fighter that's controlling the distance. You follow what I'm saying? Like you trying to throw wild punches to stop him, but you're not gonna be able to do that because he the one that's controlling the distance. Every time you try to throw a jab, Bivol's jab is already there. Every time you lean in for a power punch, his power punch already there. Every time you trying to load up, he out your way and waiting for you to throw a wild punch and then return with counter punches. You know, these are all things that's going to be shown on the highlights over and over. Two punch combination. As he leans in to throw his jab, what Bivol doing? Already throwing the punch. So you can't wildly do it. You got to murk it up. You letting Bivol fight the Bivol fight. And that's something you can't do. It's really something you can't do. Bivol making it look easy. You know. I'm going to be real. It looked like Bivol barely been touched. To be 100. They not giving us any of the fight stats or none of that because this is I don't know, this is another event, but you know, it is what it is. The zone ain't playing no games. They try and bring you all the fights.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate the zone for allowing, you know, the fans to get it in today. You know, at least they did that for sure.
I mean, he threw a pretty wild left hook right there that landed partially, Eifert, but now he's paying for it. And I mean, I feel like Bivol, like I said, the first round for the first minute, Eifert gets knocked down in that round. He wins to me round number 6. Not a convincing win, but I feel like Eifert won the round. Round number 7, I mean, comes out, in my opinion, loses the round, you know? And then round number 8 gets dominated. Round number 9, he is just getting walked around the ring. And now number 10, he's on his back foot as Bivol is closing in. Hopefully, Bivol should get a finish here. Bivol, you should be going for a finish here to solidify who you are as that guy. But I mean, Eifert is boxing now, boxing on the back foot, uh, slipping the jab a little bit, throwing 3-punch combinations, not landing on Bivol, landing on a guard, but throwing them at least. Oh, he throws a 4-punch combination. Bivol not only weaves it, but weaves it, but he steps out of the way, pivots, gets out of the way. So man, I mean, Bivol is a great boxer. Not the most exciting fighter, but a great boxer. You know, and I think that those two things are definitively a difference.
So why hasn't Bivol finished him then? You know, we've
Because
heard all this great stuff about Bivol. What's going on with the finisher?
because he's not a fighter, he's a boxer.
Should he be knocked for not finishing this fight?
No,
should he be
he's a
knocked for
boxer.
not? I mean, should our fans justify in what they saying? Are the Bivol fans saying, "Hey, we want to knock out"? I mean, is that are
No,
they justified in
Bivol
feeling like
fans
that? This is a lesser
no,
opponent. You should be able to finish him.
no, the Bivol fans are not saying to knock. Oh, he hurt. He looked like he hurt right there. That's a really good, I mean, 3-punch combination. I mean, it's a slip counter, throws a left hook. I mean, right hook, he lands, and then he throws a jab. Clearly hurt Eifert. I mean, but I would say the Bivol fans wouldn't be. The Bivol fans know what he is. I'm a fan of boxing. I know what he is. I think he's a great boxer. Like I said, not the best fighter, a great boxer. So he's going to box. He's not going to try to go for the stoppage. He's not trying to get super nag. He's trying to jab, open up the right punch. If the knockout comes, the knockout comes. That's the way that fighters. That's the way that boxers are supposed to think. You know. I mean, but it's clear. It is clear. It's clear. You know, he's being outboxed. He's definitely being outboxed. So, what do you think, though, bro? What do you think that if you was Eifert's corner, what would you tell Eifert? Huh?
I couldn't hear the question.
If you was in Eifert's corner, what would you tell Eifert?
You got one chance. Do you want to win this fight or not? I mean, if you want to win the fight, you're going to have to knock him out. You have to set him up in some sort of way. If I was in Eifert corner, we would have a game plan for this. We have a game plan for every scenario. When we need a late round knockout, when we are a couple rounds down, when we want in the beginning of the fight. So as his corner, we would be prepared. We would say, okay, well, we're going into our late round. If we down, late round knockout sort of a game plan. And we would be ready to roll. It wouldn't be no scenario that would happen in this fight that we wouldn't be ready for. So if it was me and I was his corner, I would say we would go into the next phase of our game plan, which is, okay, we're down by some rounds. We need a knockout. This is how we're going to set them up. We'd be ready for the setup.
Okay. We in the championship rounds, the gold rounds. B was still controlling the fight. B was still in total control. My bad. My nose a little stopped up. Not sick or anything. Just, a lot of pollen in D.C. Shout out to them Washington Wizards #1 pick. We got the #1 pick. You know what I mean? So shout out to the Wizards. And I want y'all to come back with us tonight, man. If y'all are here now, I want y'all to go ahead, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button on Studio Runners at YouTube. Go to @ScoreTheFight, one word on YouTube as well. Go hit subscribe there. Go hit subscribe on ScoreTheFight NN on Twitter. That is the Twitter handle, ScoreTheFight NN. And I mean, Bivol, man, is just walking them down, landing jabs, coming in, walking them down. And I mean, I forgot 1 minute, so 4 minutes you would say left in this fight. Can Eifert last? Because Bivol's 3-punch. Yeah, now I think Bivol's getting a little bit more urgent to take him out. I think he's gotten the
I would have liked to see his urgency in the 8th, though.
3-punch combination from Bivol. 1 minute left. I think Bivol's going for the stoppage. A lot more aggressive. You see how he's staying in front of him, a lot more aggressive.
Yeah, we should have saw this out of
It's
him in the
Eifert's
8th.
chance, though. This
Yeah,
is
we should.
Eifert's chance. Left hand landed. This is exactly what Eifert wants, actually. And the reason I'm saying this is what Eifert wants, you want somebody coming in on front foot trying to finish you. If you got only a puncher's chance left, you want that. You know what I'm saying? You want that. You want that puncher's chance, if that's the case. You follow me? 3-punch combination for Dmitry Bivol. Oh, straight right hand for Bivol.
Yeah, I
Bivol's
mean,
now going in for the finish. Bivol's going in for the finish. Time. Eifert gets out of that round.
hey, he lasted. He lasted. That's a
Yeah.
feat in itself. So he got 1 round to try to do it.
I'm going to say that was a 10-8 round, though, in my opinion. It was that bad. Eifert was on his bike trying to survive. And his corner is telling him, throw them punches, throw a 2-punch combination. I would suggest, man, look, you got to the 12th round, you fighting Dmitry Bivol. You probably are never going to get another big fight like this in your life. Balls to the wall. That's what I would do.
Yeah, I
Throw
agree with
caution
that.
to the wind.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Throw caution to the wind.
Yeah, he don't got no reason to be holding nothing back right now. I definitely agree with that.
It's the 12th round. In the 11th round, I say box. Because maybe you get lucky. In the 12th round, if he coming in for, especially if he coming in for the kill. If he coming in for the kill, I'm throwing heavy. I'm throwing heavy. I'm trying to land that heavy. I'm sitting down on my punches. I ain't off my feet like a lot how he been doing the whole fight. I'm throwing heavy. And now Bivol just coming in with the jab. Bivol still looks like he's trying to finish if he get an opportunity. Because Bivol still on that front foot. Triple jab from Eifert. Eifert goes for that leaping left hook again. I don't know why he keep trying that punch. It has not worked all fight. I mean, it is landed, but it has not worked. So jab to the body from Bivol. Bivol still looks hungry, still looks like he's going for the finish. Jab. Oh, that's a good body shot from Bivol that looks partially blocked from Eifert. Oh, that's a straight left hand that lands for Bivol. Oh man, Bivol now switch to the southpaw stance real quick. I don't know if y'all seen that. Real nifty right there out of Dmitry Bivol. And used his right hand as the lead hand. Okay, Bivol. You pulled out a little juice right there, showing you can do what you can do. Okay. Okay. Jab to the body. Jab to the body. I mean, Dmitry Bivol is doing a great job. Dmitry Bivol is doing a phenomenal job, I would say. Trying to finish the fight. I don't know why Eifert, you got 1 minute left. Caution to the wind. Caution to the wind.
Yeah, I
But it
think
looks
he's
like
he's
he's
holding
going
back a
there for the
little too
stop.
much here.
Bivol is smothering him with punches. He's not able to start his offense. And that's what I'm saying. Like Bivol is smothering him with punches, 3-punch combination. He's beating him
You're
around
gonna
the
have to
ring,
eat some
chasing
of
him.
them to get your stuff off. You just got to eat some.
Yeah. Yeah, you just got to throw something. That's what I'm saying. He's trying to set up. You just got to throw something because Bivol ain't letting you set up. Throw, yeah, that's a 3-punch combination. Eifert does land one good straight left hand right there on Bivol, but Bivol controlled this whole round, literally chased him around the ring the whole round. I mean, it's 36 seconds left. Balls to the wall. Caution to the wind. Go! That's not what I'm telling, man. Just throw him. Just throw him. Hail Mary. I'm yelling, Hail Mary. Because, man, this is bad. This is bad. Bivol still landing punches. And see, this also makes me question how powerful Bivol really is, too, as well, though. Because this is a fighter. I mean, he probably got a good chin. Good fighter, but I mean, Bivol was supposed to get a stoppage here, how I feel. I mean, Bivol was supposed to get a stoppage. I mean, how I look at it.
So you thought the ref should have stopped it?
No, I feel like Bivol should have got the stoppage. He
Oh,
never
you feel
got him
like
in.
Bivol should have done a better job of finishing the fight?
Yeah. I mean, I'm being real. Yeah, I think Bivol should have. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know how. Uh, I don't know. Excuse me.
I mean, so what's your overall grade for Bivol then? What grade you got for the fighters here?
I give Bivol an A. I give Bivol an A. Leaning towards an A minus, but an A. His defense was impeccable. I mean, this might have been some of the best defense I've seen Dmitry Bivol ever have. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that he was slipping a lot of these punches. And I mean, Eifert was throwing, like you said, throwing stuff against the wall. Meaning you can get caught with some of that throwing stuff against the wall, you know? But I do feel like to get an A plus, he would have needed that finish. Or he would have needed to beat him up so bad at a point in time where you would just say, all right, the fight is basically over. I mean, we got Bivol right here winning. To me, he won 11 out of the 12 rounds. I got him at 119. You know, I don't see Eifert. Uh, I don't see Eifert getting over 105. You know, I don't.
Again, shout out to everybody out here watching, man. We got quite a few listeners. I mean, watchers on. Where you from, man? If y'all want to tell us where you're from, tell us where you're watching at, where you been watching at. Let us know. You know, we always appreciate the people and the fans. Make sure that y'all shout yourselves out in the
Oh
comments,
yeah,
and
for
we gonna
sure,
make
man.
sure that we get you out the way.
If you're watching, go ahead, drop a comment. And I would say come back, man. We'll be back later on tonight off the later night. You know what I mean? I believe that card's going to start at about 8 o'clock, so we should be back on around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Oh man, oh, damn it! I apologize for not muting it. So give me a second so I can hit a. And still, Dmitry Bivol, man. I believe all three scorecards was 118, 107. Okay. 118, 107. I had him 119, 107. So, no, it was 107? 106. Yeah. So, I mean, Dimitri Bivol, complete domination. I don't know what else to say other than I want to see him fight David Benavidez. But Benavidez is at 200. I don't know if he's going to come to 180. I don't know. But they're floating Benavidez around at a different, for a lot of different fights. I'd love to see the trilogy between him and Beterbiev, to be honest. I think Beterbiev deserve another shot because I feel like Beterbiev really potentially won that last fight.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree with you. I
Yeah,
definitely agree with
so
you.
I mean, we need to see Dmitry Bivol in there with better fighters, man. I look at it as Dmitry Bivol was a great fighter, and I want to see him. He's on my pound for pound list, just because of his style of fighting is very hard to beat. His style of fighting is super hard to beat. Um, I feel like he is one of the best potential fighters in the sport right now, but he doesn't have a huge resume. He does got the Canelo thing now. And don't get me wrong, he got Canelo on the resume. He got it. But I don't think that he has enough on his resume to lock him in as the guy, you know? And so that's why I don't think he's at number one pound for pound. And that's why I don't think he's at number one pound for pound. I mean, I am gonna release, if you guys want to see the rest of the list, right? I'm releasing my 6 through 10 in my good old background right now. Top 10 all-time fighters, man. So we got number 6, Archie. We got number 7, Manny. We got number 8, Henry. We got number 9, Sugar Ray. We got number 10, Iron Mike. If y'all want the top 5, y'all need to go and subscribe. Go follow. Go do what you got to do right on Twitter, right? Go to Score the Fight and on Twitter. You can see the top 5 on there. I'm not giving it to you here. If you want to, go over there, find it out. You know what I mean? Let me know that you came from YouTube. Hit the follow button. I mean, yeah, let me know that you came, wherever you came from. If it's from YouTube, if it's from Facebook, whatever social media you come from, let me know that it was going on there. You know what I mean? But these are some pretty impactful guys, man. Pretty impactful guys. So you can see number 6 through 10. 6 through 10, you know? So what do you now I got a question. So I got a question for you. Who do you think? Oh my bad. Who do you think is the number one fighter in boxing right now? Who's the number one guy?
Right now, number one. Um,
Yes, sir.
that's a good question. Cause I would say Bud, but Bud, of course, is in retirement, so you can't even put Bud there. He's officially retired.
There you go.
Right? So it's not Bud. It would be Bud if he wasn't officially retired, but he's officially retired. So, it would have to be Usyk. I mean, that's really. I mean, and his fight wasn't the greatest at all. The last time we seen him, so it's even hard to say him. But right now, out of what I've seen,
what about Inoue?
Inoue hasn't had any slip ups, but Inoue hasn't fought the competition that I would like to see him fight either.
Well, I feel like he fought decent competition. I just feel like his weight class it's just a hindrance, I think, because it's not a lot of big fights, big fights there.
Right.
You know?
Right. So Usyk at least have fought the names.
Yeah.
And so I think he's just the most battle tested. And even though his fight against preferably an amateur in a lot of ways wasn't the best, he didn't lose, and he actually knocked the guy out. And so he got to give a little credit for that, because he did knock the guy out. It wasn't like the guy who survived the 12 rounds. So even though it wasn't the greatest showing, he still knocked him out. So that's why for me, I'm gonna go Usyk as the fighter right now.
Wow, yeah. Let me get a little take on that. Do you feel like it was a knockout?
I said that it shouldn't have been stopped. I said that. I said it shouldn't have been stopped when it happened. I'm going to stick to that. However, once it's called, it's called. And so That's what was called. So that's the result of the fight. You can't say what's going to happen after that because it didn't happen. What had happened actually happened, and that was it. So,
Do you feel like it was a? I know you said they shouldn't have stopped the fight, but I don't know if you got a chance to look at the stoppage since then.
I haven't,
Okay, I will say this.
to be honest.
From what you have seen, do you feel like you feel like it was a bad stoppage? Do
It's
you
the
feel
ref's
like the
call. At the end of the day, I wouldn't have called that. I wouldn't have stopped the fight there because I feel like he was still somewhat coherent, throwing punches, still defending himself. I've seen fighters look worse than that, and they did not stop it. So I probably wouldn't have stopped it there. And you know,
okay,
and it was the end of the round. So it's a judgment call, but I definitely wouldn't have stopped it if it was me.
okay, okay, yeah, because I mean, me personally, I feel like after looking at it and reviewing it, I do feel like the ref was able to jump in and stop the wasn't able to jump in to stop the fight, but was attempting to jump in before the bell because they said the bell sounded and it looks like the bell did sound. Okay, not taking nothing from it. Okay, I'm not going to be biased here. The bell sounded right, but this is what I say the butt is. The butt, it appeared that the ref could not get around Usyk because he was throwing punches to stop it. So the ref was attempting to stop the fight before the bell sounded. Now, Rico, from my count, he took about 6 punches without throwing any punches back. Okay? So the punch that he threw was after the fact of the ref stopping it. That's the only punch he threw. The other punches, he did try to weave a couple punches, but a couple punches landed, and he did make Usyk miss a couple punches in that process as well. But the way I feel that if you are a referee and you see a guy get his mouthpiece knocked out, knocked out the ring, he get up, regardless of what he tell me, as the ref that just seen him get his mouthpiece knocked out, I feel like he a little loopy. You know what I'm saying? It took about 20 seconds for him to even get his mouthpiece back in, and they are trying to say it's a mouthpiece gate where they feel like he spit his mouthpiece out on purpose. We're not even gonna get into that. We just gonna say that as the ref, after seeing that, and I see somebody land 7, 8 punches on somebody, I feel like that person is in danger at that point, and I may go stop the fight. You know, that's just how I look at it.
No, I definitely
Okay,
get it. I definitely get it.
that's just how I look at it. Now, we ain't gonna keep it too long because we gotta get y'all back on, about 8:30. I want you guys to come on back to score the fight. We gonna bring you that Oshaki Foster Raymond Ford. I mean, y'all cannot miss this fight. Even if you don't get on right there, I want you guys to be back by 10 o'clock at least so you can catch the main event because this will be a fight that you guys are going to remember. These are two young warriors. These guys love the fight. It's been a lot of anticipation build up to the fight. We're going to go over all of that on the broadcast. So, Roy, you got anything to say? Because I wouldn't say final thoughts. I would say the final I would say this is the last thought for the program, but not the final thought for the day.
Just make sure y'all come back with us. Before that fight starts at 10. We're gonna bring y'all some of the game 7 tonight for the Western Conference Finals in the NBA. Y'all make sure that y'all come back and tune in with that. We try to get all game 7s. We haven't gotten any yet, so this will be the first game 7 that we'll have the opportunity to jump in with you guys, man. We're gonna be rocking with y'all tonight. OKC, Wimby. This is his first game 7. This is Shea. Shea, we were probably going to see this matchup in the Western Finals for a long time. So to be able to do the first one, to be able to be able to do this with y'all and rock out with y'all, it's going to be fireworks tonight. Y'all know how we do it, the Nature Sports Podcast. It's always history when we on. So just make sure y'all get back here about 8 to deal with that.
Yeah, 8 o'clock tonight. Western Conference Finals. Wemby versus Chet. You know, that rivalry is well and alive as well. So get on back with us at 8 o'clock. And we're gonna, like I said, and we're still gonna bring you. It's like more of a double broadcast, double telecast of the finals and the fight, man. So y'all come back with us. Join us next time at Score the Fight,
Yes, indeed.
and on the Nature Sports Podcast, and on Studio Runners. See y'all next time.